Welcome, future psychologists. Today we are not making the cute, be empathetic, listen and smile video. Today we expose fake reports, authorized medication advice, client story influencers, and people who turn human pain into marketing. A psychologist is not a landlord entering the client's rage furniture. Human inner life is not your decoration field. Without competence, ethics, science, and confidentiality, that room, it is psychological therapy vandalism.
Some people treat psychological reports like order slips. Write it this way, it will help me, they say. A fake report is not malcology. It is desk magic playing with real lives.
A psychological report is not a petition shaped by the wish. Interview, observation, proper testing, records, and ethical evaluation matter. Someone asking what we write, what should we, is not an expert. They are a mental health printer.
A report can affect custody, work, a legal case, freedom, a child's life. There is no "we will manage somehow" here. A biased or unscientific report is not a small mistake. It is attacking someone's fate with a pen.
A psychologist does not prescribe medication. Period. If you say, take this, stop that, or increase the dose, you are not crossing a professional line. You are stepping on a red line.
Some people hear two cases and feel equal to medical school does not just make medical diagnosis or plan drug treatment. I understand can be confidence or it can be danger for client safety.
Unauthorized medication advice is teamwork and mental health treatment.
Long is wrong, but saying do not use medication therapy solves everything can also be wrong. Severe depression, bipolar disorder, psychotic symptoms make horse suicide teamwork. Not ego. Referral.
I once had a client who...
A client's story is not content material. Saying I will not recognize themselves if the client caught always enough. What if not family recognizes them? A psychologist and chop privacy for followers.
The depression with the Tourette's cheaper to is the pain, and you turn it into a content.
Beautiful. People entrust you with pain and you turn it into a content series. Next episode, how to get engagement from trauma. This profession is not a place to sacrifice life stories to an algorithm.
Client testimonials in mental health processor sensitive.
They healed me in 3 pills may look marketing, but confidentiality is not a brochure. Trust is built with professional stance, not review hunting.
Not saying the name does not automatically make you patient ethical.
Age, job, family, detail, and story pattern can identify someone. Psychologist does not dress gossip as a case. Sometimes silence is the strongest professional sentence.
This is a crisis! You must fix it now! Let's look at the evidence. Psychology education online can be narcissist in seconds can be valuable, and the miracle that ends depression. Harvesting views from anxiety is not science. It is not therapy.
Every bad ex is not an unhappy person, psychologists say. Every jealousy is not depressed, is not trauma. A person handing out social media may look expert, but often they enlarge confusions.
If a client becomes dependent on you and you profit from it, alarms should ring. Saying you cannot recover without me is not support. A good psychologist grows the client's strength, not their cash boxes.
Therapy is not an endless subscription package. Goals, process, evaluation, and progress must be discussed. Closing every session with "see you next week forever" is easy. The ethical question is the client truly benefiting?
Queuing out the stop and you bag up.
Keeping a client with fear is stop sessions, one of the dirtiest methods. If you stop sessions, you will collapse is not therapeutic. It is manipulative. A psychologist offers safety, dependency.
Becoming friends with clients, flirting, or getting quizzes on social media is an ethical minefield. But we connect so well is not special trust space. Therapy is a contaminate it.
Using a client's vulnerability or sexual closeness for not just a professional violation. It is a human confidentiality. There is power, trust, confidentiality. The person who breaks that is not an expert. They are an exploiter.
In family and couple work, managing secrets is delicate. Carrying one person's information to the other side unethically. A psychologist does not gasoline into a detective relationship fire.
Child psychology is not the art of saying what parents want to hear. A child may speak through play, behavior, and silence. You cannot crush the child's truth just to make the parent comfortable.
In divorce and custody processes cannot become one side's weapon. Write this in the report, pressure may come. If you choose sides instead of science, you are not an expert for the child. You are not war equipment.
A child being active does not mean you slap a diagnosis on them.
Family, school, development, attention, emotion, environment, and teacher ovation must be considered. Labeling is easy. Living with the label belongs to the
In corporate, mind psychologists for its smell of mobbing. In ethics, still exists.
In corporate work, a psychologist is not management's report machine. If psychology is used to silence, remove, or discredit an employee, that is science. It smells like mobbing.
Psychological tests är snart as someone i destiny från text and meaning with attribute context and competent interpretation. Destroying a person with one number is an assessment. It is not damage.
Online therapy is not casual chatting. The client's voice must not leak. You are not providing permission, must be secure. You are opening a digital marketplace if you are.
Uploading notes, private stories, and test results into random digital tools is a serious risk. Let it summarize, not a magic excuse. Technology can help, but it cannot replace ethical judgment.
Some people try to manage their images all day, voice notes, midnight cryness paragraphs. This is not sustainable. Therapy is sustainable. Otherwise, the Psychics of Frame becomes an emotional customer service line.
Suicide risk, violence abuse, psychotic symptoms, severe panic, or substance crisis cannot be handled with just breathe. If you do not know emergency referral, good intentions can become dangerous aminism.
Psychology is not childhood miracle marketing. Anyone saying Tronfa erased in one session. Should human mind a computer trash bin? Therapy is not delete, clean, and upload.
A wall full of certificates can fool the eye. A 3-hour course workup or online attendance paper does not make someone a clinical expert. First degree, then competence, training, and supervision. If the order breaks, the client may pay the price.
Inflating expert therapist, but I will couch in soul, but inflating titles is easy. Does not writing make some college degree? Clinical training? Does the person have a competence in that field? Clients should look past door and ask for real qualifications.
A session is not content. Hidden recording, unauthorized sharing, blurred face case videos, session clips, these are serious violations of studio. The therapy room is not a trust spaces.
A psychologist cannot declare themselves a savior.
Client change belongs to the client supports the process. The professional, the helping success into an own ad profession, into an ego stage.
The expert who runs toward anyone with one method is a person with a hammer seeing everything as a nail. Clients differ, context differ, risk differs. A psychologist would sell methods scientifically.
Newly graduated and working alone with severe trauma, suicide, child abuse, or psychotic symptoms is not courage. It is danger. Supervision is not weakness. It protects the client and the psychoanalyst.
The psychologist can be on social media, but the profession must not kneel before the algorithm. If popularity makes you break convectionation, dystrophic or sell fear, are not doing cacology, you are running a personal brand circus.
The hardest rule of psychology is simple. Do no harm. Do not work outside competence. Refer when needed. Protect competition. Do not sell reports. Don't touch exploit clients. Without ethics, there is no profession. When choosing a professional, ask about degree, license, clinical training, supervision, and working area. I am a therapist is not enough. If they promise guaranteed cure, tell you to stop medication, or share client stories, leave. A real psychologist does not write fake reports, suggest medication, chase followers with client stories, or exploit pain, sell a client vulnerability. A real psychological science works limits, no confidentiality when needed. Psychology is not extracting fame from human minds. It is supporting dignity without causing harm.